JK Rowling, once again, is struck by tranny madness. And her opinion? I don't give two fucks.
Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah! Can you feel that, buddy? Huh? Huh? Huh?
And Troy Aikman, wow. Super Bowl champion, yes. Woke ass pussy, you bet.
If you're gonna walk around acting like a puss.
I'm Jasper Gonzo, and this is what's next. What's up, everyone? Jasper Gonzo here. Weekend edition. What's next? Hope you guys are doing okay. And taking advantage of the wonderful weather, of course, on the East Coast. So enjoy wherever you are. In other news, J.K. Rowling, struck by a training madness, once again gives 0 fucks. Again, and she sleeps well at night. Troy Aikman, Super Bowl champion and now current football commentator, made an innocuous comment regarding quarterbacks and dresses, went woke, grabbed his ankles, but one woman says, what is the big effing deal? Let's take a look. This comes out of Daily Wire. Billionaire J.K. Rowling delivers scathing reply to fan who asked, how do you sleep at night? That's her right there. J.K. Rowling had a perfect response for one Twitter critic who asked how she slept at night. The billionaire best-selling author has become a controversial figure, supposedly, in Hollywood community due to her refusal to accept the tranny madness that fellow leftist celebrities readily embrace. This has gotten Rowling labeled as a TERF, trans, exclusionary, radical, feminist, despite her having progressive views on almost every other topic. Many Harry Potter fans feel conflicted about continuing to support the beloved franchise due to Rowling's openly criticizing of the trannies. But despite the public outcry, the British novelist, is still doing just fine financially. Quote, how do you sleep at night, knowing that you've lost a whole audience from buying your books? One fan asked on social media. Rowling tweeted with an epic comeback saying, I read my most recent royalty checks and find the pain goes away pretty quickly. Yikes. Nice. The comments were flooded with support from fans who either agree with her views or don't let the disagreements stand in the way of their Harry Potter fandom. Quote, my A English grade was 100% achieved through my love of reading Harry Potter when it was first released. Growing up and being a similar age with the releases was so wonderful, one follower shared. It definitely sparked my love of literature. Quote, you made my day, Rowling replied with a heart emoji. Quote, I have to say that you deserve every penny you receive, another fan wrote. My nephew, like many boys, was struggling in English classes, but after discovering and devouring your books, he obtained a solid pass and never looked back, having obtained a GCSE that every child needs to progress. Quote, that's generally the most amazing thing I've ever heard. Send him my massive love for me, the Harry Potter creator shared. Earlier this month, Rowling blasted critics who identified her as a right-wing simply for questioning the trans. I say this as someone who's been on the liberal left her all adult life. Her own goals, own goals don't come as any more spectacular. That if you care about child safeguarding, you must be right-wing. Rowling tweeted at the time, the Daily Wire reported. We go from that to this. We go from that to this. This also comes out of Daily Wire. Who cares? Female sports host has choice words for those upset about Aikman's misogynistic comment. Boston sports radio host Megan Ottolini had a few choice words for those upset about NFL legend Troy Aikman's comments during Monday Night Football that some deem quote-unquote misogynistic. During a recent show on WEEI FM radio, two of the hosts, Maloney and Fario, wanted Ottolini to weigh in on the story they said was causing everyone to lose their minds. Aikman objected to a roughing the passer call during the Chiefs-Raiders game and said, quote, I hope that the competition committee looks at this the next set of meetings, you know, we take the dresses off. The radio host played the clip, and Mulaney said the former quarterback meant stop playing like a bunch of girls. Ottolini's co-host then asked her if she was offended by Aikman's comments and she thought the Hall of Fame quarterback should apologize. Hell no to both, Megan replied. I'm not offended at all. Honestly, who cares? I don't care, she added. If you're offended by that, it's like when somebody asks me if you can say like, let's go guys, to your team of girls, soccer players. It's like, yeah, honestly, why are you wasting your time on this? And her comments.
Everybody losing their minds.
You know, we
take the dresses off.
Take the dresses off.
What does he mean? What does he mean by that?
Here's the thing. This is Mego.
Stop playing like a bunch of girls.
I will
I
go
love
to
it.
you, Mego.
I
Are
love
you
it.
offended? And should Troy Aikman apologize?
Hell no to both. I'm not offended at all.
You're not offended, and you
I'll
shouldn't
tell you why,
apologize.
real quick,
Okay.
because it's just like, you know, who cares? Honestly, who cares? I don't care if you're offended by that. It's like.
If this infuriates you, I'm jealous that you have so much energy dedicated to being mad at Troy, Adelini continued. And like, why are you watching this anyway? During Aikman's appearance Thursday night on Sports Radio 96.7, The Ticket, he said his comments were dumb. I mean my comments were dumb, Aikman said. I shouldn't have made them. Just dumb remarks on my part. But the other part of what came from that is what I said would imply that I'm not in favor of protecting the quarterbacks, which could not be further from the truth. I'm totally in favor of protection that the quarterbacks are afforded, but all players for that matter, he added. But there's no question there has been an over-enforcement of protection of quarterbacks. 1, on JK Rowling. Again, she's a beast. Doesn't lose 1 ounce of sleep. I look at my checks and I sleep well at night. And again, you have Tranny Madness continuing to go after her. She's a liberal leftist. She's old school liberal. When it comes to abortion, when it comes to everything else, she's on the left. But when it comes to this, it's called facts, common sense, and real science, not Fauci garbage. And when it comes to Troy Aikman, Super Bowl champion, no doubt. Hall of Famer, no doubt. One of the greatest to ever play the game, no doubt. But on this, he came off sound like a pussy. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Instead of just saying, I said what I said, and I'm moving on from it, which is what you do. Oh, no. Let me kiss the ring. Let me get on my knees. Let me bend over and grab both ankles. But Adelini, Boston radio host, co-host, she said no. Hell no to both. Her words. And she's absolutely right. He should have never backpedaled off of it. He should have kept his foot down firm and said, yeah, you got to take the dresses off. And anyone who knows anything about sports, especially when it comes to quarterbacks in this day and age, like Tom Brady, he wears the skirt. And the second a stiff wind hits that skirt, here comes a flag for 15 yards. So it's just called facts. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more shows like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.